Hello everyone, I am Fayad Rhythm. I'm a professional UI UX and a marketing designer. Today we are going to make some branding collaterals for traveling business. So first we'll be making a Facebook cover photo. So let's begin. We'll fire up Photoshop. Then we're going to go to the new file options over here. Select web. Then we're going to uncheck the artboard because we're going to be focusing on solely for Facebook. We don't need multiple canvases for this project. So we will select 1600 by 600. So now you might be wondering that where did I get this number? So we'll go to Google. We're gonna type in Facebook cover photo size for 2022, as this number changes every year or over time. So over here you can see that the minimum aspect ratio for Facebook cover photo is 400 pixel wide by 1500 pixel tall. So we are using 4 times the size specified over here, as when we will be uploading the content in Facebook, Facebook automatically optimize that image. So for better quality and crispiness for the image or the content, we'll be using 4 times the size prescribed over here. So hence 1600 by 600. In order to make a Facebook cover photo or any kind of branding collaterals, we must first plan it out. For this, we'll be needing assets like image content, text content, logos, color styles, and any kind of textures or patterns that we might need to bloom this concept up. So, for this project, I've already shortlisted some of the assets that I'm going to use. So, I've already separated them. So, we're going to use a logo, a world map as a background, a plane, and a traveler. So let's import the map over here. We'll just copy it and paste it on our artboard. As this is already in a shape format, so we are going to just resize it and adjust it according to the canvas size. Don't worry, we're going to blend in or do some kind of magic over here to turn this into something really gorgeous. So we'll just unlock the background over here and turn this into a layer so that we can edit it. My color preference is actually this blue and green over here. Don't worry, I'll provide the project link for the source file over here so that you can work on this later and practice on this. So we see the layer, the bottom layer, the first layer, and press Ctrl plus background to turn the entire white background into the selected blue. So you can see that by default we have already chosen the world map in a blue, which actually really complements the background over here. So we're going to work on this color for the world map later. So we're going to import the traveler, copy it, and paste it on our artboard. So we're going to resize it, place it somewhere, and don't worry, we're going to play around with it for the best placement for this image. Then we're gonna need the logo. So here's the logo. This is what I have chosen for this project. Don't worry, you can download free sample logos from FreePic or make your own. So we're gonna put this over here. Keep it on the top left corner. Always remember that whenever user or person scans through an image or anything that we read, we follow this concept called the Z format. So our eyes first goes to the left hand side, then skims around to the right, then again goes to the left from diagonally, then again skims down to the right. So this is basically a Z format. So we're gonna keep the logo on the top left, as this is the optimum placement for any logo or for any brand, because we want the user to know about the brand at first. So we're going to make give a name for this business, for example, Travel Go. This is just a hypothetical name. So we have made a hypothetical business name called Travel Go. So we're going to adjust the size of the font. We'll be using white color for this because this will complement the blue background. We will go for something casual over here, a font which will be comfortable for this targeted group. So let's go for Poppin, which is one of my most favorite fonts. We will zoom in and we will adjust the font with the symbol or the icon. So our logo is fixed, so we will make a group and name it logo. This is my personal opinion. uh, a good designer should always nest their layers so that they can use it properly for the next project. These are all your assets, so make sure that you nest them, nest these assets so that you can use this for upcoming projects. Okay, so we will bring the other assets too. This is a plane and this is an AI format, which we will directly import it to our Photoshop folder. So we will adjust this like something like this, as depicting that this woman is looking at that plane and holding this ticket. So maybe a bit smaller. Yeah, that looks good. So we will make a CTA button. Save it. Okay, so we will make a CTA button. So what does a CTA stand for? A CTA stands for call to action. This is an absolute need for any kind of social media ads or contents, because this button over here will make the user subconsciously think that to click on it. So I'll be using this green color over here for this button because this is a complementary color for this. We will give a name for this button, like we'll say uh, um, contact now. Make it white. Put it in this box over here. Adjust the size. Make sure you align it at the center. This font over here looks pretty deep, so we'll be using something light. Now, or maybe we can use a black color, just yeah, black looks good. The contrast looks good. So we will group the button, give it a name, CTA. Leave it over here for now. Okay, for a text-based content we will use some kind of quote over here. So If you just go into Google and write some kind of travel codes, for example, I really like this code, and just take it, copy it, find the text tool, paste it over here, choose a white font color. I'll be using some script color over here, script font, maybe uh, Britannia. Let's see how it looks over here. No, it's pretty thin. Uh, let me see if I have anything good. Or let's do one thing. We will mix and match. So first I'll copy this, as this is one of our subject. Keep this like this, make a copy, put it like this, use a default font for this, like Poppins. Keep it like this. Then we'll find a sweet spot. There, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Let's try the different color for this font. Maybe this green. Hmm. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Group this. Write text. Maybe align it to the center. No, it's good like that. Let's increase the size. Alright, now we're gonna make some textures over here. So I'll be using this curvature pen tool. I'll select this. I will select the shape, use the fill, maybe a dotted line. Sorry, I'll use a white, remove the fill, increase the stroke by 2 pixel. So I'm going to make some kind of like a road, like a road map over here, like a dot line. So by 3, maybe the dash by 8. uh, looks uh, that looks good. So we'll adjust. You can see there's a texture over here. Maybe we will play around with the size of it. Maybe from here to something like this, but this layer is should be right over the map. So I will take this layer, drag it down here, put it over, rename this to map. See, it looks pretty good now. So last, I'll adjust the CTA over here, and I'll bring another asset over here, the social media one. Open it. So there are 3 social media icons that I've used. Focusing. So there you go. Maybe I will play around with this shape over here. uh, Use a blend. Here. Alright, so save it. Convert this into a PNG. So I'll go for, let me take you the long way. I'll go to File, Export, Save for Web. uh, this is necessary because we'll be using this for uh, any kind of electronic display. So this saving method will be optimum, will give you optimum view for web. I'll save it in my folder here. I'll keep the naming, file naming like this. I'll save it. So there you go. You have a Facebook cover photo for your travel business. So you can make several different ideas, different concept, but make sure you take the right size. Do a bit research do a bit research on Google. Take some sample ideas. You'll get sample ideas from Pinterest, from Behance, uh, from other competitors. Do some research on it. Based on the research, make your core photo or social media contents, which will be really eye compelling, and your clients or your stakeholders will really love them. So thank you, and don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. So I'll be meeting you with a new concept, a new idea, and new design uh, theory on my next video. Thank you so much.